Please switch off your mobile phones. Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. There are two parties in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. One party is that of Arjun and second party is that of Bhagwan Sri Krishna. Now with whom you are, if you remain with Arjun, you will keep on asking questions. If you are with Bhagwan Krishna, you will be happy. See? Normally, small kids, they inquire. Their questions are born out of genius understanding because their mind is pure. See? There was one child, he spoke lies on the phone and the grandmother was there. So the mother of the child, she was scolding him. You speak lies. So the grandmother protected the child. So she said, no, now he is growing up. No. So the signs of a grown-up person, he learns how to speak the untruth. Children talk the truth. So that child asks some beautiful question. You feel like answering. But those who are argumentative, they do not ask questions. They have objections. See, questions have following shades. First shade is, I do not know, therefore I ask you a question. Straight away. Second question is asked, is objection. How come you are late? Is objection. The third is, we want to examine. In all the cases, questions are only asked. In one's examination, the question was asked by the teacher, which is the capital of America? The student answered, come on sir, you don't know even this much? So there, the question was asked to examine the student. And the fourth way why a question is asked is only to complain. Elderly people have complaints, not contemplative questions. You know, when the war happened, that time Bhagwan Sri Krishna was 89 years of age. He always looked 16, 17 years. But he was 89 years of age. And Arjun was 86 years of age. So all the fighting problems, they happen only among the oldies. And we are all the time talking about, we should do something for our youth. Because our youth is useless. No, youth is not useless. Youth is useless. If somebody is required to be improved upon, this is my generation, the oldies. Bhagavad Gita was told by 4 teachers to 4 types of students. First is Bhagwan Sri Krishna and Arjun, first pair. Second pair was Sanjay and Dhritarashtra. Third pair was Bhagwan Sri Krishna and Sanjay. Vyasa prasada shrutavan etat guhyam aham param. In the 18th chapter, Sanjay tells, by the grace of Bhagavan Vedavyasa, I have heard the whole Bhagavad Gita straight away. Bluetooth. 3. And the fourth one is, I am talking to you. 4 of them. This kind of topic comes in Ramcharitmanas. In Ramcharitmanas, there are 4 sides of a lake. It is called as Manas Sarovar. Manas Lake. On one bank, there is Katha going on between Lord Shiva and Parvati. Their dialogue is from the standpoint of knowledge. Other, it is between Yajnavalkya and Bharadwaj. It is from the Karma Kanda point of view, Karma point of view. The third one is Kagbhushundiji and Garud. That is from Sharanagati, devotion point of view. And fourth is Tulsidaji is talking to the public. 4 ghat. In the same manner, Bhagavad Gita has got these 4 types of pairs where Bhagavad Gita is being discussed. Now, the first pair we all know is between Sanjay and Dhritarashtra. This is how Bhagavad Gita begins. Dhritarashtra vacha. And Sanjay answers. So the whole Bhagavad Gita that is presented in the form of dialogue is between Sanjay and Dhritarashtra. See? Now, after listening the whole Bhagavad Gita, what happened to Dhritarashtra? Nowhere there is any mention. Because nothing happened to him. See? If somebody is sleeping, you can wake him up. If somebody is pretending that that person is sleeping, you cannot wake him up. Dhritarashtra was a person who was close to wisdom. He was not open. Therefore, if we read Bhagavad Gita and nothing happens to us, we belong to the Dhritarashtra category. Like you will see, many people study, read, but as regards their own life is concerned, there is no change. See friends, study of scriptures is aimed at changing our vision. It's a very simple thing. When our vision changes, our interaction will change. When our interaction changes, our experiences will change. When experiences change, the quality of our life changes. The vision has to be changed. Therefore, study of scriptures must have its impact on ourselves. See friends. Therefore, what happened to Dhritarashtra? Nowhere there is any mention because nothing happened to him. Now second one was Sanjay. He also heard from Bhagavan Vedavyasa directly. So what happened to him? He himself tells. Taccha sansprutya rupam atyad bhutam harehe roma harshascha jayate. I just think of that Vishwarupa Darshan and I get horripilations. I am so happy, extremely happy. And his conclusion is, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishnaha Yatra Partho Dhanurdhara. Where there is wisdom in the form of Bhagavan Krishna, where there is dynamic involvement like Arjuna, there success in the outer world and peace in the inner world is guaranteed. So, nothing happened to Dhritarashtra. This is what happened to Sanjay. Now, what happened to Arjuna? Bhagavan Sri Krishna answers Arjuna's question or request right in the beginning, second chapter. In second chapter, Arjuna says, Karpanya dosho pahata svabhavaha pruchhami tvam dharma sammudha cheta yas sreyasyad nishchitam bruhitan me shishyasteham shadimam tvam prapannam. O Lord, by the Karpanya dosha means what? State of self-pity. Karpanya dosha. Apahata svabhavaha. My originality is clouded. And dharma sammudha cheta. Therefore, I am unable to understand what is my position now and what should I do. See, friends, every father knows what is his duty toward the children. Every children know what is their duty toward the parents. Every teacher knows what is his duty toward the students. All the students know what is their duty toward the teacher. There is no problem in that. But for just one moment, we get overpowered by something wrong. And that something wrong is called as delusion. See? And in that attack of delusion, we forget what we are talking, to whom we are talking, and we blast open. Arjuna says, when I saw this, I saw my elders and I lost the very purpose of my coming on the battlefield. Therefore, dharma sammudha cheta, I am confused. What should I do? Should I fight or shouldn't I fight? Because I have to face my Guru Dronacharya and my grandfather Bhishmacharya. What should I do? I am confused. So what Bhagavad Gita deals with? Bhagavad Gita talks only about one thing. Correctly identify yourself at a given period of time. We all have to play different roles in life. And we must be utterly alert when we deal with the world. See, therefore, dharma sammudha cheta. So he says, yash sreyasyad nishchitam bruhitan me. O teacher, kindly tell me, what is good for me? See, normally, what is good for us that we don't like. And what we like is not good for us. A sincere seeker of truth doesn't want to fulfill his desires. A seeker of truth wants what is right for him. But like we Indians, we go to the doctor and we teach the doctor. Doctor साहब, एक injection लगा दो. So you have gone to the doctor, listen to him. See? It is inherent in our genome. See? So, yes, Sreyasyad, what is good for me that you tell. Whether I like or I don't like, I shall practice that. Yes, Sreyasyad, Nishchitam Bruhitan me. And the question comes, why should I tell you? See, friends, there is one Subhashit. It is said there, Na prushtaha kasyachit bruyat na cha anyayena cha pruchhataha janan abhi medhavi jadaval lokamacharet. When a person is not asking question out of sincere inquiry and jijnasa, even if the wise man knows, he should behave like a dumb. Questions are answered only if the person asking question is sincere. See, friends. So, he says, Shishyasteham shadimam tvam prapannam. O Lord, I am thy disciple. There are two types of people. One are called as disciples and the other one the devotees. Disciples are those who are ready to change themselves so that they can grow spiritually. Devotees are those for whom the Guru changes so that he can survive comfortably. See the difference? It is easier to live with the disciples. It is a terrible experience to live with the devotees. One example I'll give you. This happened in Bombay. It so happened one day, from morning till 1 o'clock, I had to eat in 5 places, breakfast and lunch. So on my way, I had to go to one Sindhi family. And I told him, I'll come for 2 minutes, but I will not take even a glass of water, okay? Okay, Swami, you come. And when I went there, huge table arranged, so many things. Swamiji, we are prepared with such a great love, please eat something. I said, I told you I am not going to eat. Swamiji, please. I said, Mama, if I eat, I will die. She said, never mind. Devotees. See, friends, these devotees are the one which keep the Guru on line. That is their spiritual practice. See? So, Shishyasteham, I am the disciple. Therefore, Shadhimam tam prapannam. Shadhi means instruct me. I shall follow your instruction. No arguments. And yet, as Arjuna was, 101 questions he asked. So when Arjuna said, Dharma Sammudha Cheta, after the whole Bhagavad Gita was told, something I am going to tell you which will shatter you. You must have heard so many talks on Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita talks about Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, Sashtanga Yoga, Jnana Yoga. There are 1.5 dozen yogas in Bhagavad Gita, starting from tragedy yoga now. The first is the tragedy yoga, and up to the moksha sannyasa yoga. None of these things which are taught in Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna ever practiced. He was on the battlefield. Will he sit in between the two armies? Shucho deshe pradhisthapya sthiram asanam atmanaha natutritam nati nicham chailajina kuchottaram tatra ekagram manakrutva nakinchit chintayan. He can't do that. See, friends, he could not do the japa. Om Nishya, Om Nishya, Om Nishya, Om Nishya, Om Nishya, Om Nishya. No. He could not do the pranayam. See, then what happened? Only one thing happened. After telling everything, Bhagavan Sri Krishna told, Kachit eta shrutam partha tvaya ekagrena chetasa. Hey Arjun, whatever has been speaking to you, did you listen with a single pointed mind? Eta shrutam ekagrena chetasa. And Kashchir ajnana sammohaha pranashtasya dharanjaya. And the delusion that you were suffering from, and his delusion was only one, and that we all carry that delusion in our whole life. And that delusion is identity crisis. We forget just for a moment who we are. See, friends, all the accidents, all the bad interactions, everything happens only just in a fraction of moment. See? And then we regret afterwards. See? So this delusion overpowers a person, not for hours together, but just for a moment. So, I have been talking to you, Arjun. Has your delusion about your identity? Because Arjuna's question was, Katham Vishwamaham Sankhe Dronam Cha Madhusudana. Oh Lord, how can I ever think of retaliating Vishmacharya, Dronacharya, Pujar Havarisuddhana? They are worthy of worship. They are not worthy of being shot. Nay, even if they attack me, I should not retaliate them. The original word is pratyotsyami. Pratyotsyami means retaliation. See? To that grandfather and guru, how can I kill? So, if you look from Arjuna's point of view, he was right. Killing guru and killing grandfather is a sin, no doubt about it. But was it correct? And if it was correct, why should he ask a question? See, friends. And he asked a question, the same thing. How can I kill? Let us get away. And he wants authentication. So that later if something happens, he can tell, okay, I was wrong, I was young, but you are my guru, you should have told me. See, these people are very walking brand. Walking means chalu. This is the English translation into Hindi. Friends. Therefore, Bhagavan Krishna, why he did not agree? Dharma Shastra told by Arjun is perfect. Strishu dushtashu varshneya jayate varna sankaraha. He said, when this war will happen, all the productive people will be killed, society will be left with only the ladies, there will be attack of the foreign people, there will be cross-breeding, and the culture, tradition, everything will be destroyed. And as a result, nobody will do the pindadanam. And all the people in the heaven, they will be waiting, khana kyun nahi aa raha? See, friends, although this was true, why Bhagavan Krishna did not agree? Because his logic was wrongly placed. Was he killing the grandfather and guru, or was he attacking the enemy? They were in the opposite. See, but he has taken himself to be someone extraordinary, someone very good. This goody-goody type of people are dangerous. See, friends, this happened before the Mahabharata war began. It comes in Mahabharata. Sanjay comes to the tent of Pandavas where Bhagavan Krishna was sitting. They were sitting in a circle, and Sanjay comes, he is received with great honor, respect, reverence, he is given a seat, and Sanjay says, I have a message for you, and you can come in the front, Amma. Okay, sit down. So, I have a message for you. Your uncle has said that my children are useless. They don't listen to me. But you are good. You should listen. If this war happens, our own family will be destroyed. And you have capacity. Go to some other place. Make your own kingdom. And thus live happily. Why you are insisting only for this? See? On the surface level, it looks goody-goody. See, friends. And when all this poison was put, what happened out of the 5 to each one of them? So, when this was said, Bhagavan Sri Krishna told Pandavas, may I reply on behalf of you? Now, how can Pandavas say no? See? Suppose I ask you a question. Do you all love me? Even if you don't, you will say, yes. A formality. Neither I need your love nor you love me, but formality. So, Pandava said, yes. Then Bhagavan Krishna answered, go and tell your boss, the war will be fought. There is no change in our plans. Because I belong to that school of management wherein first plan your work and then work your plan. Don't keep on changing every now and then. So, Sanjay goes back. Now, out of these 5, what happened to Dhritarashtra? not Dhruva, Yudhishthir, sorry. What happened to Yudhishthir? Yudhishthir was very clear. We have planned to come and fight the war, we should fight, nothing to discuss. Over. Then Bhim. Bhim had taken a vow, I will open the chest of Dushyasan Duryodhan like a fridge, take out this heart like a Coca-Cola bottle and drink the blood like Coke. He has decided that. And he does it. In Mahabharata it comes. He did it. Now the twins, Nakul Sahadev, they were the most intelligent one. You know, those who are most intelligent, they never become the leader. They remain the follower. When you are a follower, you don't have to think. See, here, which room I am going to stay, I don't worry, Ajit worries. Then what food I had to take, I don't worry, he worries. How to wash my clothes, I don't worry, he worries. In the same manner, where I have to go, I don't think he worries. Be a follower and be happy in life. Life becomes very simple. Nakul Sahadev belong to my category, or I belong to their category. And they had a simple logic. When our elder brother has decided, we just follow. That's it, over. But our eye, why should we? Why? Come on. You are here just for a drama. Don't take life seriously. They also had no problem. So out of the 5, Yudhishthir, Bhishma, Nakul, Sahadev, 4 of them have no problem about the war. Now what was remaining was Arjun Singh. And this Arjun Singh started thinking when it was not required to think. See friends, we have default settings in our system. We think when it is not required. One example I'll give. I went to some institute and the professor of that institution asked me, those days there were no CDs, only cassettes were there. So he said, Swamiji, I want to listen to your Patanjali Yoga Darshan. So can you give me your cassettes? I said, okay. So there are about, maybe 80 or 90 cassettes. So in a big box on a bag, I gave it to the one student there. I said, hey, go and give to your teacher. I'm in a hurry. So instead of going to the teacher's house, he was going towards his hostel. I said, hey, why are you going there? I told you to give to your teacher. No, I think he may not be at home. Why do you think? Who asked you to think? See friends, many a times we think where it is not required. And that thinking creates problem. See friends, unnecessary thinking. I think, he is angry. You think, who cares? See friends, this is the biggest disease. And because of this unwanted thinking, we create problem for us. Don't think unnecessarily. So Arjun started thinking unnecessarily. And what he thought? Whatever was spoken by Sanjay as a messenger of peace, those very verses are in the mouth of Arjun. And then he tells the same logic. Our family will be destroyed, this will happen, that will happen. As if Bhagavan Krishna did not know that on the battlefield there is no bloodshed, but there is a milkshake. See friends. Therefore, what happened to Arjuna? Only one thing. His delusion about his identity is gone. This is the message of Bhagavad Gita. We all have to play different roles in life. We are mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife. In-laws, outlaws. See, we have to play different roles. And we play every role perfectly well. See? If you are suppose a brigadier and you are in your office, then you will roar there like a lion. Oh! But when you come home, don't forget, you are not in your brigade office. Then at home, meow, meow. You will be successful in both the places. But if you start doing meow meow in your office and roar before the wife, both the places will be failure. What you have to do? Both the places, play the role. When you are roaring like a lion, you know this is as long as you are putting this dress. Similarly, you are a meow meow, as long as that Mahamaya is in front of you, behave properly. Yes. See, friends, life will be very beautiful. We all have to play the roles. This is the only solution to all the problems of your life. Any problem you take. This is a mega drama going on. And in this drama, we are all the parts, characters. See? And when the actor performs his role perfectly well, the director is very happy, is it not? In the same manner, whatever role we have to play in this life, play your role perfectly well. But what happens? One story I told somewhere, there was an actor and he was expert in playing the role of Rana Pratap. Very expert. And after every performance, he will go to the green room and the boy who was collecting everybody's uniform, put it properly labeled in a box. So next day again same thing is given. So one day when Rana Pratap went in the green room, so thereby, hey, hurry up, topi nikalo, ye nikalo. Rana Pratap got angry, gave one. You are asking Rana Pratap to topi nikalo? And then he walked out with that, trident in his hand and all. A bus was going, the bus happened to stop there. So Rana Pratap thought the bus has come for him. He entered into the bus. And the conductor, paise nikalo, kahan ja raha hai? Again Rana Pratap. Rana Pratap ko paise mangta hai? Padat. Then the driver saw what is happening in that rear mirror. So he winked, don't worry. And the bus continued. Midnight, 12:30, 1 o'clock, in deep forest, absolute darkness, suddenly the bus stops. Again Rana Pratap Uvacha. What happened? Driver says, Chittorgarh. And Rana Pratap comes out of the bus. And the bus goes away, and in that darkness, the Rana Pratap is constantly moving, Chittorgarh. Like that, you and me are that Rana Pratap, and we are moving in this Chittorgarh. Chittorgarh means, Chitta means mind, Tod means destroy. Our mind is constantly destroyed. See, friends, remember this, we have to play the role. Don't take life seriously. One person asked me this question. Swami, very serious brand. Swami, you please tell me what spiritual sadhana should I do? I said, I will tell you, but you will not do it. I know that. No, you tell me, I will do that. I said, before going to sleep, take some quality books on wit and humor. Read them and go to sleep. See? While going to sleep also so tense. When you are tense, you can't sleep. Relax. One example I'll give you. There was one lady and she was told by her guru to chant the Lord's name before going to sleep. So she will take the mala in the hand, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Whole night continue, no sleep. And then when I was staying with them, she said, Swamiji, I never asked you a question, but I don't get sleep at the night at all. I said, then you are realize. Yanisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagarti sayyam. He said, no, Swamiji, not realize, I don't get sleep. And the whole day also I don't sleep. So night I do the ironing of the clothes, that doesn't make any noise, and these all pass. Doctors tell me it is bad, you should take sleeping pills. I don't know to take that. What should I do? I said, I'll talk to you, but I'll talk only to those who don't argue and who don't discuss. I'm allergic to argument and discussion. Immediately switch off, finish, once for all. He said, okay, Swamiji. Then I told her, show me your mala. I took it and put it in my bag. I said, now let's go to your room. And there I said, now, what I'm telling you, don't do it now. You'll go to sleep. So, now lie down on your left side. She lie down. I said, now, according to our scriptures, in waking state, we are in the right eye. In the dream state, we are in the throat, Madhyama Vani. In the deep sleep, we are in the heart. So, now you play, sleep. So on the left side, you play that you have entered your heart and now you start playing sleep. So how do we sleep? We breathe deep and heavy. As I start playing, she started. Next day she woke up at 8 o'clock. In their house they celebrated Dadi Ma so gayi thi. See, friends. Why we are taking life seriously? Because neither we have confidence in us, nor we have faith in others. One of the two things is necessary. Those who have confidence in them, they are not dependent on anything or anybody. Those who don't have confidence, listen to somebody. See? There was a teacher. He happened to meet one parent in a market. So the parent asked, sir, how are you? How is my son? He is in your class. Is he studying well? No, he is very good, Only thing is he doesn't understand properly, but he doesn't listen to me also. Otherwise he is okay. Now what can you do with such a person? Therefore, what happened to Arjuna? This delusion is removed. We are all carrying the burden of Rana Pratap on our head. We have to know you are Rana Pratap only as long as you are on the stage. In the same manner, on this stage, we all have to play our role perfectly well. That's all. Now, how this world or our life is a stage, how can we prove that? Now, again go to the stage. When an actor enters the stage, does he have freedom? He enters only when the director tells. Then, when he has to leave the stage, does he have the freedom? No, I want to stay a little longer. No, your job is over, get out. No choice. So our entry on the stage and departure from the stage is without our control. It is dictated on us. Therefore, what dialogues should we speak on the stage? Do we have the choice? No. Now, is it not our life? When we were born, has anybody asked us, excuse me, you are being born in Chinchpokli? Nobody asked. And then when our transfer comes, has anybody ever asked, excuse me, you are transferred to a donkey's body? No. Our arrival and departure from this world without any choice. Do we have a choice when we are living in this world? But we have that arrogance. Konyosti sadrusho maya. And because of that arrogance, we suffer in life. See, friends, therefore, all the spiritual practice is only working on our mind. Delusion is not in the body, delusion is not in the stomach. There was one student, very nice thing I read somewhere. In a school, the teacher was trying to see how intelligent the students are. She said, I am going to tell you something very slow only once. You are not going to write down anything. I want to see how intelligent you are. And she started telling. This is called as little finger, ring finger, middle finger, index finger, thumb, wrist, elbow and shoulder, like that she told. And she said, now you tell. So the student started telling, shoulder, so everybody laughed. Everybody told wrong. One student said perfectly well as it was to be told. So the teacher said, hey, you are a genius. You told so correct, not single mistake. How come? He said, kidney. He put his finger on the head. He said, because of the kidney. Pain is not in the kidney, pain is not in the brain, pain is not anywhere. You must be knowing, when they do the brain operations, a patient is not put into anesthesia. Only little bit. And they keep on talking to him. Because brain tissue does not have pain feeling. Then where is the pain? Pain is only in the mind. Like electricity doesn't have light. Only the bulb doesn't have light. When these two things come together, then only the light happens. Exactly the same way. In Paramatma, there is no samsara, there is no misery. In Prakriti, there is no samsara, there is no misery. See? Prakriti is 5 great elements. Bhumi, Rapo, Nalo, Vayu, Kham, Mano, Buddhirevacha, Ahankara, Iti, Yamme, Bhinna, Prakriti, Rashtadha. In this Prakriti, there is no samsara. And in Paramatma also there is no samsara. Where is the samsara? Samsara is when Paramatma, electricity, expresses through the bulb, the body, the light, the life happens. And what is life? Life is an expression of mind. If there is no mind, there is no experience. Like in coma. See, in one Gujarati family, I was called for dinner. After the food was over, then they said, Swamiji, our Dadima is not well, please bless her. Now I have taken their food, I can't say no. I can't become namak haram. So I had to go to that room. And that old lady, she was in coma and lying down with all the tubes around. And there was one nurse. So I said, hey, how are you? I am okay, Swamiji. I said, are you getting your payment properly? Good payment? Very good? Yes. I said, then pray to the Lord. Continue the patient till you get the next patient. Meanwhile, when I was talking, these people came to see what I bless. Immediately I changed my tone. I took her hand in my hand I put my other hand on her hand and kissed my hand. Her hand was so dilapidated and dying, who will touch it? And then I did a mantra. Who can challenge what I am doing? Over. Third day, they came for the lecture. They said, Swamiji, you are great. I said, what happened? You came to our house. I said, I have forgotten you. I don't remember anything. No, you came for food. I said, I go to so many houses for food. No, our Dadi Ma was not well. You blessed her. I said, my God, no, what happened? No, my heart started beating fast. Has my blessing revived her? So he has come to sue me. Or has my blessing killed her? See? Then he said, Swamiji, we were not able to see her suffering. He was so miserable. By your blessing, God has taken her and she is so relieved. So my blessings kill people, keep away. Then I told him, I said, hey, to whom are you cheating? A person who is in coma, he never suffers. A person who pays the bill, he suffers. Because every day 5,000 rupees. And if that person is in coma for months together, all the money is going away. In short, if there is no mind, there is no samsara. See, so what Bhagavad Gita tells us, take care of your mind. Mind your mind, you understood everything. See. Now what we have to mind in the mind? See, friends, when we do anything in our life, we have three options. Where is our attention? Like I am talking to you. Now where is my attention? Either my attention will be on you, or attention will be on I, or attention will be on the quality of my mind. Three options. When my attention will be on you, what will happen? I will expect that you will improve and change because of my lecture. Net result, frustration in life. One young boy asked me this question on some airport. Swamiji, you are talking to so many places, Gita, Upanishad for years together, but if people don't change, don't you feel bad about it? I said, why should I feel bad? On the contrary, I am happy they don't change. See, no doctor wants to cure the patient. Every doctor maintains the patient. If the patient is cured, the doctor will become patient. See, there was a doctor couple and they had a son, he became doctor. Very nice boy. And they had their own huge personal hospital, and now the son has become doctor. He said, Mom, Dad, now you have been working so hard, you deserve a good long vacation. Go to Europe or somewhere, I'll take care of the whole hospital. And after 1 month, when the parents come back, the son, out of satisfaction, tells, Dad, Mom, I have taken care of all those old patients. I have relieved all of them. Now our hospital is fresh. The father said, my God, do you know this hospital is built on them? I was maintaining them for last 30 years and you just got rid of them in one stroke. See, friends, doctors don't cure the patients, they maintain the patient. In the same manner, Babajis don't improve the society, they maintain their ignorance by creating confusion. So when you go to Krishna temple, Krishna, Krishna, go to Rama temple, Rama, Rama, go to Shiva temple, Shiva, Shiva, go to Hanumanji, Hanumanji, and the devotee, Swamiji, who is real? Rama is real or Krishna is real? And thus our business goes on. See, friends, when I am talking, if my attention is on you, I will be disgusted in life. See, this is what happens with the parents. They want their children to be as if the children are furniture. This happened in San Jose many years before. That Gujarati family was telling, Swamiji, back home, a standard phrase, back home, when my son is to come, when my father is to come to my room, I have to get up out of respect and run in another room. Here, when my son comes into my room, out of fear, I run to the other room. What is my life? I said, you are born to run. Run, oh, run. Run, oh, run. But why these children don't listen to us? I said, did you listen to your father? When you came to this country, didn't your father tell that you are the only son? We have got all property, everything is here. What did you say that time? There are no opportunities. Swamiji, how do you know that? I said, your dad told me this. Now see, it is repeated, nothing else. See, friends, do your job and relax. Where attention is on others, you will suffer. When attention is on I, others suffer because of us. Nobody likes an arrogant person. Then where should be our attention? Our attention should be on the quality of our mind. Before we take up anything, what is the quality of our mind? When we are executing any job, what is the quality of our mind? When the job is over, what is the quality of our mind? Yoginaha karma kurvanti sangam tyaktva atmashuddhaye. Whatever we are doing is neither for the world nor for I, but for keeping the mind in a proper shape. See, friends, how much time, energy we spend in keeping our house clean, and then our clothes, and then our figure. Figure ki figure maximum. All the time thinking only about that useless figure 36, 24, 36. It never comes. It is always 62, 62, 62. Like a drum. Whole life is wasted only in that. See, friends, such people, they don't eat food. They are all the time talking about calories and cholesterol. Enjoy life. Don't suffer. But we want to live long. For what I never understand, why live long? There was one victim of Ramdev Baba. Doing all yoga and all kinds of animal asana, and then pranayam and everything. As a result, he lived long, 125 years. Even then, one day he had to die. He died and went to the heavens because he was a yogi. Went to the heaven. And there he saw most beautiful apsaras all around. He hit his hand on his head. Oh God, why did I stay on the earth so long? I should have come here earlier. Don't have that funny notion that you have to live long. Instead of adding years to your life, add life to every year of your existence. Live dynamically, cheerfully, happily. And we can be that only if our strong ego is dissolved. But if somebody even cuts a joke, we are unable to tolerate it. See? Because our WQ is zero. See, friends, you know, one of my weakness, I told the other day, I don't remember anybody's names. So I had to bluff. So I tell them, Mahatma ji, how are you? So one of my friends, he says, Swami ji, don't call me Mahatma. I am not a Mahatma. I said, okay, you fool, how are you? So when I said fool, he did not become angry because I said fool. His worry was, how come Swamiji also knows? Friends, we have to learn how to take life lightly. Don't take anything seriously. How to live life, I'll tell you in one line. As you are listening to satsang, listen to the worldly things. In satsang you are told, you are Satchidananda, Parabrahma, Paramatma. I don't know. Then you are told, you are dumb fool. Oh, I am dumb fool. So when we are told in satsanga that you are divine, that we don't listen, then when we are told you are dumb, why do you listen? Because that is the truth. See, friends, come out of this wrong way of interacting with the world. Take life lightly. In one medical college, after my talk, one girl got up and she said, Swamiji, I got a question. I said, Amma, quickly. First thing, don't call me Amma. I am not your mother. I said, look here. This is the only way I can grow young. When my mother is 20 years, I can't be old, isn't it? This is the latest technique of growing young. And then she asked me some question. So, in that question, she said, first I want to tell you, I don't like you playing with your beard. I said, it's your problem, not my problem. Don't try to solve anybody's problem in life. Many people like their questions. They don't want answers. They are in love with their question. In one place, one lady asked me, Swamiji, I got a question. She asked some question. I said, to how many Mahatmas you have asked this question? How do you know? I said, like people have got the hobby of collecting the stamps, matchboxes, and this wrapping of the cigarettes. In the same manner, you have a hobby of collecting answers. Don't get lost in that. Take life exclusively light. Enter the world perfectly, leave the world perfectly. Unless this is understood as spiritual life, we have not studied Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita doesn't mean you should become serious there, and go on splitting the hair. In Hindi they call it as baal ki khal mat utaro. Because the baal doesn't have a khal. How can you utar? Don't go in hair splitting. Take the overall view of Bhagavad Gita. Only one problem, identity crisis. Second problem, every role that we have to play cheerfully, happily. Let every expression be an expression of happiness and joy. Not frustration and anger and bitterness. No. If you have to talk, talk happily. If you have to walk, walk happily. You have to think happily. Not with a vengeance. No. In this manner, there is only one way that we can lead our life according to Bhagavad Gita. Brahma bhuta prasannatma na shochati na kankshati. Remain ever cheerful. Don't bring your past. 10 years before you said like this to you, forget about it. You see, many people, they carry the burden of their past throughout their life. They don't want to drop it. See, and don't try to please anybody in this world. God has failed. And everybody has a right to be miserable. Let them be miserable. You don't worry about them. And in this manner, maintain your HQ, happiness quotient, 100% all the time. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.